Hi, my name is Terry from Sweet Pea Papers. It's September 2021, so that means we must be doing our September daily. Now, of course, mine aren't coming out the same day as the day of the month because I decided to do these videos about 4 days in, and so I'm a few days behind. And on Fridays, I have the page by page that I publish, and that's with Kyung Shotwell. And each week we do a page. We don't know what each other does until the page is done and the video is posted on Friday. So that's kind of fun. You might want to catch those. Okay, now on to this. Our September daily is based on our January daily that we did with Miss Paintalot. And we're doing it with Miss Paintalot again this time. Her original book was Green, and it was by a man named Green, and so the book became Mr. Green. And as a joke, it's not the real name of her video series, is Mr. Green the sequel. Okay, this week is week 19, and 19 is stenciling, which is right here. 19 is stenciling, so we could put a check mark next to that we're doing that. The little red lines means it's been published, which you may not be able to read it from here. And she had picked, let's see, who had she picked? 19. She had picked chapter 1 for the designer, and stenciling is the prompt. And if you're not sure what all that is, then you can, any of the earlier any of the earlier videos will explain the process. Okay, so she rolled chapter 1, and then she picked the kit Rosy Posy. Now, I don't have that kit, and so I made an executive decision and decided to go with not chapter 1. I decided to go with my Porch prints, and the name of the kit is Pumpkin Harvest. So I thought that was appropriate for this time of year. So we can set this aside. Over here, then this is Mr. Black. He's gotten very large. He needs to go on a diet, and so we are going to be on, that's the last page we did. That was travel, and shabby chic travel. Looks like I have a pencil mark here. Try to lift that up a little bit and erase it. It should be glued down all the way. Oh, I'll bet the curve of the page pulled it up. Still have that pencil mark. Ow. Okay, so today we're on page, not 20, we're on page 19. So that's going to go right after the travel page. Okay, so these are some of the pages that we've done. Very nice pages. Oh, I still need to make a writing card for that one. Okay, I like the sewing page too. I like the way that turned out. Okay, this is the collage, and this is a removable notebook. Alright, so there goes Mr. Black off to the side. You're going to need a scoreboard. This isn't the one I use, but it's a small one, so I can put it on screen and show you. I use the big one. Okay, let's put that down there. And this is the kit. So we're going to have a background paper, and then we have a little bit of a border paper, and that's because our pages, once we trim them, aren't quite as long as the 11 inches we need. Mr. Black measures 8 by 11 1/4, so our papers are 7 5/8 by 11, which is this 11, not this 11. Okay, so that's going to be our background. And since this week is stenciling, we're going to make some envelopes, and then we're going to stencil on the inside of them. Okay, and then we're going to try to fit a little notebook in right here, a removable notebook, but we'll see how it goes. Actually, I'm going to try to put it right here sideways, but we'll see how it goes. Okay, so that's the envelopes we're going to make, and then here's the little notebook, and so this shouldn't be too bad. There's a little bit of decoration on the envelopes that may take a few minutes. We're going to use these little pearls. They're individual ones. They're not the string of pearls. And then we've got this lace in this nice fall color. Okay. And then the ink we're going to use is old paper. Now I've already inked around this in old paper, and believe it or not, it's in the green family, but it's a really good color. It kind of matches this right here. Okay, so we've got old paper, and then we have tea dye for the stenciling inside the envelopes. So I think that's everything that we're going to need and use. I'm going to put you on pause for just 1 second because I'm freezing, and I need to go put another shirt on over the top of this one. Okay, sorry about that. If I was just a little cold, it would be one thing, but I'm absolutely freezing. So I had to put my flannel shirt on. Okay, so we're going to set the papers to the side for right now. We don't need those. And we're going to, we don't need this right now either. And we're going to make our envelopes. I printed on the back of these in a light paper color, but I'm also going to stencil in the insides of the envelopes. Now, Miss Paintalot made the envelopes and attached them to the page as well. I'm going to adjust my measurements. I have smaller pages, hence smaller envelopes. And so my measurements are, a minute, get my notes out. Yes, I know, but that's, you got measurements, so what are you going to do? Okay, so my pages need to be 8.5 inches long. These are gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. I kind of hate to cut them, but what are you going to do? So it's going to be 8.5 inches long. Hopefully I don't have to print out another. 8.5 inches long. Oh, look at that. That would make a nice bookmark, wouldn't it? Let's keep in mind on that if our notebook doesn't fit. Let's keep that right there. We could put this on the back. That would be great. That's a good idea. That's a good idea, Terry. 8.5. Let's see. Which side do we want to keep? Let's keep the side with the pumpkin on it. 8.5. Cutting off my sunflower. Okay. So we got these. And we're going to get out our scoreboard. Now remember, your measurements are going to be your measurements. But I can tell you that, this is my little template here. I can tell you that you're going to do pretty much a third, and then you're going to do a couple inches on the other end, and that's going to be your flap, and this is going to be the fold up part of the envelope, and then what's left is going to be the size of the envelope. Okay, and then the width is whatever it is you need it to be. All right, so we're going to get this scoreboard out. Let's see. That's the wide side. That's what we need. No, we need to score it on this side. So we're going to fold it. You're going to want to score it on the print side, unfortunately. Makes it harder to see. We're going to score 2 3/4 in on this one. And it's because we want to fold in, and we want the print out, so we're scoring on the printed side. And we're going to flip it over, and we're scoring at 2. That's going to be our flap. Oh, that's going to be pretty. There's the sunflower. Sunflower. Sunflowers and pumpkins. Oh, love this paper. Oops. Let's do it to both. That would be good. Okay. So there's our 8.5, which is our width. No. Okay. And which way did we do it on here? We scored it on the 8. Okay, so we're going to score it in 2 3/4. Don't forget to tip your bone folder back at the end so you don't break your paper. Okay, we're going to flip it around and we're going to score it at 2. And that's only if your paper is 8.5 inches long by 8 inches wide. Okay, so now we're going to stencil on these before we fold them to make it easier. We'll adjust the size and do it again. If it doesn't come out right, this is going to fold up and then this is going to fold down. So we're going to want to stencil on the part that you're going to see. I wonder if tea dye is going to be dark enough now. I really don't want to go to vintage photo. I use it all the, people use it all the time. I don't necessarily use it all the time, but let's try it out on here and see how dark it is compared to the paper. Oh, we need our brush. Oh no, we can make that. That's going to be dark enough. We need our brush. Let's put our stencil here. We want to try not to get the edge, so we're not going to go all the way over. Except I just decided to do it at an angle, apparently. So I mislaid the paper, or the template, the stencil. You want to go down far enough so that when people open the envelope, they're going to see down inside the envelope a little bit. I'm going to be very careful right there. I find it helps to get, I probably should be doing that, to hold it like this and scrape the brush across. Now we don't want to get the line on this side either, so the edge goes at an angle. Okay. move this over, put it in an angle. Let's do this. Let's line it up and then just move it straight over. Let's see, that's up. So the next one would be down. So let's try this and see how close we can get. Okay, that works for me. Okay, so we're going to fold this up. Let's use our bone folder. Lay our stencil on here so we don't forget. Then we'll fold this down. How pretty. Yeah, I think this is too wide. I think I folded it on the wrong end. It's still the right dimensions. I just might have to make it shorter. We haven't inked it yet. Let's get our backing paper. Yeah, this is too wide. Let's make it see, we want to put something there. Let's make it as wide as this wheat here. I was trying to find, thought maybe this went straight across. They're both the same font, so that'll make it easier. Oh, for goodness sakes. Okay, let's mark it here. What I'm doing is marking the other envelope so that we cut them the same. Okay. If it's too short, we'll just make something bigger for the other side. Or if they're too not wide enough, I guess what I'm trying to say. Not short. Short left and right. Okay. That's all right. We'll move it in. And how big is our booklet? Fold it in half and put it right there. Oh, that'll work. Okay. So we've got that. Let's ink it. Inking in the darker color. The reason this washi tape is on here is because the lid falls off, so I just washi it shut. Just washi it shut. Okay, let's put this back out of the way. And I apologize that you have to watch me do this, but we can't do it until we get it cut. We have to do both sides. And I did the corners a little bit more on the paper, the backing paper. So I'm going to do this the same way. Look how pretty that color is on here. Very nice. Very, very nice. Inking this as quickly as I can. We only have to do the corner up here. I mean, we have to do the whole inside because you'll see it on the edge. But we only have to make this kind of darker corner where the flap is. You know what else is we're going to have to ink it just a little smidge on the line. I'm going to have to ink it a smidge on this side on the line. And we'll have to ink it here. Well, actually, we have to ink it here. Okay. Oh, look, the pumpkin's right on the front. This is going to be our front envelope, or our bottom envelope, which ends up being the front one. Okay. These in with the pieces of paper that I'm going to use to make my collage at the end of this project. I didn't think that until several days in, so I'm not going to have the scraps from a few of the pages because, you know, I was going to round the corners right here. I almost forgot. We'll just have to re-ink it real quick. Okay. Oh, you can still see it on the inside. Right. And it's going to be the bottom. This is going to be the top. So this is where we round our corners. We could round all four corners and it would look nicer when we fold it up. In fact, this is where we fold it up and the smaller part is the flap. Yep, so that means we're going to have to round these corners. Why not just round all four? Well, come on. Okay. And, yeah, this end is our flap, so we need to stencil it. Well, let's ink it while we're Well, we've got it open. Might as well. Got the ink out. So it is actually acting fall-like finally here. It was never very hot except for that one heat wave where we went up to 114 degrees here. And no one here has air conditioning because it never usually gets that hot. It may get in the upper 80s, you know, the lower 90s for a couple of weeks in the summer. You just put fans in the windows at night. You close everything up during the day, and you're good to go. Oh, pretty that is. It's too bad that's what we're gluing to the... You know what we could do? We could make these envelopes removable. What if we did that? That would be great. Let's see if we can figure out a way to be able to take the envelopes off so that you can use them if you like. Ah, what a good idea. I'm thinking some Velcro dots may be in our future. Okay. Front, back. Yep. Let's do crease. I don't know why I'm doing it on the inside. I'm going to do it here. That looks a little crooked. I think I folded it wrong on the score line a little bit. Oh, we didn't fold it yet. Well, I just did. Okay. Fold it here, score it in here a little bit. Oh, I guess that was a little more than a little bit. And should have labeled it top and bottom, I guess. My brain is a little confused. We're not done with that. Now we have to do this one a little bit off because we did the other one a little bit off. We're just a little bit off today. Just today. Don't tell anyone that it's just today, because they will think that this isn't as much of an angle because we're over farther, you know, where we had to repeat. We have to be careful along this edge. We don't want that line. I can't believe Oz hasn't made a big parking entrance. I'm whispering because I don't want to give him any ideas. Straight across just a little bit. Just get that little corner we didn't get. There we go. Okay. Now we're done with this color. Unless we need to stencil something else. So there's our stenciling. Okay. I'm going to pause you for just 1 sec. Okay. So we've got our stenciling done. So we should be able to make our envelopes. So we're going to take a little bit of glue. I'm gonna wait a minute. Yes, because did we do that backwards? that's too bad. Oh, all we're going to see is this flap. We could have done 3. Let's separate them more. We'll do it to where the flaps barely cover. Okay. I looked at the other one with the color, and I thought it was too much. But now I think this is too little. I love the sun or the leaf on this side. Wish there was. Is there any color on this? There's a leaf. I mean, we could do this one this way. Yeah, it still wouldn't be. Still wouldn't be very much color. I'm not sure I like that. Let me put you on pause. I'm going to print out the other one and see what the color looks like for real now that it's smaller. Okay, we're back. Look at this paper. This was the other one I wanted to use, and yeah, I love it. I'm glad we're using it. So this is going to be upside down, but then when you flip the envelope over, it's right side up. So, oh no, the flap is going to be right side up. And then the envelope is going to be upside down. Okay, well, I guess there's nothing to be done now, because we can't fold the big one up. All right, so let's start making envelopes, and we're going to need our glue. Glue along this long side here. I did remember to round all 4 corners. So we're going to glue along this long side. Don't need to go up as far as where we've rounded it. Just up the sides. Then we glue it shut. And we have our upside down envelope. There's nothing I can do about it because we mainly see the flap on this one. This one is straight. You know what I mean? Either way. So we'll put it on the bottom. And we'll put this one in the middle. I've decided we can fit all 3. So I didn't think we were going to be able to. So okay, so let's glue this one up the sides. Try not to stick it to the other envelope. Check the other envelope for a little spot of glue. So we don't glue it to the glass work surface. Let's go back and score them again just to make them nice and crisp. Okay. I'm still thinking if we had put magnets in before we closed them, we probably could have made them removable. Let's get this one made. See, if we had done it on the bottom one, we could have probably held all 3 in. You know, if we made the bottom one non-removable, we could still take the top ones out. I do want to try to remember to only glue them on the sides except for the bottom one, and then we will be able to make a pocket down the top, and then we can use our bookmark, 2 of our bookmarks as a matter of fact. So let's go ahead and glue this one. Let's make sure. Then we've now glued our bone folder just because Miss P has a Teflon one and the glue doesn't stick, which would be great. Mine's getting kind of messed up already. I don't know how much they are, but I'm going to look into one. Okay, let's make this flap. Let's score it. It looks like they're still going to stand up. So we may see, I would love to make these removable. There's got to be a way. Okay. Got this one in the middle, then this one. Then this one. Oh yeah, that's really pretty. Okay. So, oops. So they're going to be about there. Let's make sure this one is straight. This middle one is crooked. Sorry if you can see the top of my head. It's the No, let's flip these over. You know what? I could paper clip them where I want them. Okay. I just don't want them to move. Especially if we can figure out a way. You know, we could, because we could put a dot here and a dot here and a dot here, and then we could take each one off. Do you guys want to do it? Let's see what we look like here. Oh, that's going to be perfect. Look at that. Oh, how pretty. Then we have enough room. Oh yeah, we'll have plenty of room for our notebook. Okay. We'll use one of these as the belly band to hold it in. We won't leave it that wide, but let's see. We should make it the same color as this one. So we could do it this way and get a sunflower in. Okay. All right, let's do that. We'll set that to the side. All right, let's unpaper clip these. Let's make sure we get them straight this way. And then once we do, we'll make a little pencil mark. Let's do it over here. We'll do it here, and here, and here, and here. and here. Oops, we made that pencil mark in the wrong place. We want this to be lined up there. Okay. And flipped over, we want this to be here. We want this one to be here. Okay, now let's flip them over. Oh, we've got them clipped. Let's flip them over and put the dots on, and then we'll line them up with these lines, and then we'll be able to take all of them off. All right, let me see if I can reach the dots. Okay. What a good idea. If I do say so myself. Then we can take them off to decorate them as well. Okay. All right, we want to put the white side on the back of the envelope. Okay, so line this up straight and put the fuzzy side on the back about here. And then we'll put another one on here. We're not going to worry about making cards. So we want the bottom corner here, and we want it to be straight along there. All right, let's put our dots down. Oh, I'm so happy because we'll just be able to take all three of them off and separate them, and we'll be able to use them. Okay, how pretty is that? Okay, now let's figure out, let's do our little card. I forgot to print this double-sided, so we're going to have to let's put our dots over here. Well, you know, I was going to put lace on each one. We got the rounded corners. We still can. Okay, so let's set this to the side. Oh, I still like how that turned out. All right, so let's glue this on here. Nope, guess where we have to do? We have to stencil. Glue this on. We'll line it up on two sides. This came rounded. I did not round it. Look at that, it's almost the exact right size. Is it the right size? And I've just got it lined up incorrectly. Now I'm going to use the paper cutter to cut this. My goodness. Sometimes I am so happy. I don't know. I really like this one with the pumpkins. And I like this one with the leaves as well. This has a sunflower on it though. We're going to put a belly band on it, and then we're just going to hook it over and hang it so the belly band doesn't cover. And so I think, let's see what will look the best with this. Okay. Maybe the darker colors. Still get in a pumpkin. We'll cut it off. And put it up here, up higher, even with the top envelope. Okay, we'll trim the end of it. Let's see if that's going to be enough. No. Right below the pumpkin. Oh, my stomach is growling. Well, it should still be wide enough to... We won't be able to hang it over. We'll have to slide it behind because of the size. I think we could use a corner rounder on this. Yeah, we're gonna have to trim this end. Let's use the paper cutter and we'll just take that little 16th off. We'll use the corner rounder on it. There we go. Okay. And we're going to stencil it. Let's stencil it right down the middle. I don't want to go all the way over because I don't want to take, well, let's see if we can do it without hitting the edges. I tap it like that to get that main, you know, so we don't get that one dark spot from the brush. That was close. I forgot to do it right there. I'm having to go back and make it a little bit darker so it matches. And then it'll still be a writing area. Let's leave it lighter in the middle. We missed a spot. Oh, come on. There we go. Much better. Maybe I will go get the pearls instead of doing these individually because those will take a very, very long time. Okay, let's be careful here. I know there's a line there, but still. We could have cut it a little bit off, or I don't mean cut it off, I mean cut it just a little bit off, which it looks like we did. I folded it just a smidge. Oh no, it's not off, you can just see that. Okay. Let's see. Oh, that's upside down. I was like looking at it going, there's something wrong with this picture. Now, do we want the sunflower then that's got the thing that matches that, and then that ties the sunflower in? I think yes. Otherwise, there's no reason to have a sunflower. There's no sunflower here. Okay, I think I'm going to make it just a smidge longer for when we glue it. And then we'll glue the page onto the paper in the book. And then we will be done. Oh, don't let me forget, we have to ink. Darn it. Did we ink this? No. Getting a little ahead of myself there. I better be careful. I made a little bit of a mistake. And another one. Darn it. This already has a color. Let's just kind of cover up that cream color. Oops. I am so hungry, y'all. Wow, I haven't lived in Alabama in 40 years. And I just said, y'all. Okay, I'm really only 12, and it just seemed like 40 years ago. Because, you know. Okay. Too bad we can't round the corners of this, but I just don't think it'll be long enough if we do. I'm gonna switch videos here for a second. Okay, so we inked that. Wow, that's close. Very, very close. We better get this straight, huh? Let's make sure this is going to hold this. Yep. And we need it to be nice and tight because of the way Mr. Black opens. So let's put our little... You know, it would be kind of fun if the book held a bookmark behind it. I think that would be fun. Let's see, how long are we now? Just a little bit shorter. I didn't want to cut that bottom pumpkin off, but I think we're going to have to cut him off. At least partially. Yeah, let's round his corners. Then I'm gonna have to ink him really quick, but not in that color. And then I'll stencil this. Oh, and it's printed on both sides already. Oh. Maybe I won't stencil it at all. Maybe I'll just stencil it a little bit at the top and the bottom. That wasn't very neat, was it? want to kind of make the whole thing not very neat. Otherwise, it's going to look like a mistake. It's all harvesty. Okay. Oh, how pretty. Okay, we have our booklet. We can even put our bookmark inside of our booklet. And then slide them both behind the belly band. I wonder if we put it up a little bit higher. Well, I think it's not going to matter by the time I get my No, it's straight anyway. Alright. Keep that on the top from now on. Okay. Now we'll put our bookmark inside of our writing thing here. We'll put this under here. Oh, look at that. That turned out really nice. What do you guys think? Okay, now we'll glue this to the paper. These can turn, so we have to kind of make sure they're lined up when we're done. Otherwise, people will think we don't know how to do it. Okay. Let's take this out to glue it. So we're going to glue this to the cream colored, and then we'll glue the cream colored to Mr. Black. I hope you guys appreciate how fast I'm going here. You guys are definitely going to have to pause this to go along with it, huh? I feel proud. I feel proud. I really like this page. I really like this paper. I think they did a beautiful job. They have another kit named Lemon that is really pretty too, except for parts of it. There's parts of it that I'm not really sure why they did it, because the rest is so pretty like this one. Okay. Let's get this on here. I don't know how I managed to do that. Wow, that's really close. It almost looks like I cut it crooked, doesn't it? I do need to bring it over this way a little bit more. Okay. I think it is a little crooked. Oh, look at that. Okay, let's get out Mr. Black. Oh, we forgot to put the lace on. I think I like it without lace, to tell you the truth. Not sure I would want lace on the envelopes. Okay. Okay. Let's glue the back of this. I stuck my finger in the glue. Okay. Actually think we could bring it down just a bit, but it's just because I hear this creaking. Oh, I do have enough time to bring it down just a smidge. Oh, I forgot to put a charm on. I don't think we have room. No charm on this page. Okay, let's get them all straight. Let's get our booklet and our bookmark in here. Let's leave the pumpkin showing. Our little writing card. Put it down far enough for the sunflower to show. I'm going to pull our bookmark up just a little bit. Okay, that's our page. I hope you like it. Can you see it, the whole thing? Okay, there's our page. Wow, I think that turned out really pretty. What do you guys think? Please comment below and let me know how you liked this tutorial and if you like how the page turned out. And I'm gonna turn this way so he's open to the right page so I can take pictures of him. Yes, because we need a thumbnail when I upload the video. And then we're also going to need a picture for Miss Paintalot's Facebook group. Okay, and let's make those straight again. All right, so there we go. I will see you in the next video, and that will be just a second for you and a day for me. Bye-bye.